The legend of Dracula has endured for centuries. Throughout motion picture history, filmmakers have tried to capture the horror of the vampire legend. Now, for the first time, the truth about the legend of Dracula is uncovered. In Mel Brooks, Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
Action!
Mel Brooks, who satired such legends as Frankenstein and Robin Hood, now sinks his teeth into the immortal legend of Dracula. In addition to directing and co-starring, Mel co-wrote the film with Rudy DeLuca and Steve Haberman.
Bram Stoker wrote a book in 1897 called Dracula, and they made several movies out of it, the first being a German picture called Nosferatu in 1922, and then the 1931 American version with Bela Lugosi, which is very famous. And since then, sundry versions, the best of which is the Hammer version with Christopher Lee in 1958 and the Coppola picture recently. And what we did was, since we love those movies so much, and Bela Lugosi specifically, we just took the scenes that we liked the best and the approaches that we liked the best and exaggerated it, parodied it.
Brooks chose film satire's #1 star, Leslie Nielsen, to play the pivotal role of Count Dracula.
Leslie Nielsen is showing his prowess. He was a wonderful actor before he became a terrific comedian. And now in Dracula, we give him a chance to bring back some of the strength of that big acting, as well as the pratfalls and the takes and the noises, you know. And he does them both so successfully, so gorgeously. Funniest man in the world.
What could be better to play Dudley Do-Right, Drebin, and then go to an arch villain like Dracula? And it's a spoof, it's a comedy.
I am Count... Dracula.
Dracula is a victim, and he is thwarted at every turn.
You sit. You stand. No, sit. No, you stand. You walk to the terrace door and you go back to sleep. Watch out! Oh.
Peter MacNicol is Dracula's bug-crazed companion, Renfield.
Master! I mean, Mister!
He is Dracula's minion, and he serves the function of being at the butt of a lot of physical jokes. Renfield is a human Venus flytrap. Likes bugs.
What's the matter with you? I don't know. I don't think I can... Sorry for the delay. My God, man. You're eating insects right from the ground.
What makes you say that?
Because I can see one trying to get out of your mouth.
Out of my mouth?
Well, it's wriggling all over the place. Poor thing is fighting for its life.
Steven Weber, star of the television show Wings, plays Jonathan Harker.
Jonathan Harker is the unspeakably handsome, heroic, slightly moronic young man who's the suitor to young Mina Seward. And he finds himself in the middle of all the escapades.
Now she's dead.
No, she's not.
She's alive?
She's Nosferatu.
She's Italian?
Amy Yazbek, who portrayed Maid Marian in Robin Hood Men in Tights, is the proper and demure Mina Seward.
Mina is, yes, again, Mel Brooks has me playing a virgin. And I've been engaged to my fiancé for 5 years, and we've never touched, looked, sniffed, nothing, never even, whoa. We're completely sweet and pure with each other. And something happens when Dracula comes around. He's very sensual and sexual and drives all the young gals wild.
I want you to do something for me, something that I have never asked you before.
Of course, my dear. Anything.
Good. Touch this.
Don't mind if I do.
Hey!
Lisette Anthony is the lovely and voluptuous Lucy Westenra.
I would describe Lucy as being a oversexed innocence. She meets Dracula by being far too coquettish, and she's overwhelmed when she meets him. She spends her life sort of flirting, and suddenly she doesn't know whether she's coming or going, and then she becomes a vampire.
Oh, Jonathan, let me kiss you.
But Lucy, I'm British.
So are these.
Harvey Korman rejoins Mel to play the head of the sanitarium, Dr. Seward.
I am the father of Mina, who's in danger of becoming a vampire, and the guy that runs the sanitarium. In the earlier Bela Lugosi version, he was fairly straight. He's still pretty straight, except I bend him a little bit.
Put him in a straitjacket and give him an enema. Wait! Give him an enema first, then put him in a straitjacket.
And Mel Brooks himself is Count Dracula's mortal enemy, Professor Van Helsing.
This is our chance.
What for?
I don't know. I don't know. Van Helsing is the Dracula hunter. He's the only one in the movie who knows who's the vampire. The guy could be eating blood right next to you, sucking veins, killing people. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody suspects him. But Van Helsing.
Oh, Count Dracula, allow me to introduce Professor Abraham Van Helsing of London University. He is a doctor of rare diseases as well as theology and philosophy.
And gynecology.
Oh, I didn't know you had your hand in that, too.
There's stuff in this picture that is brilliant. When he's on, there's nobody better. And there's nobody that makes movies like Mel.
Come! Oh, Miss Mina will be lost to us forever!
I think this is finally what Bram Stoker intended, this version of Dracula. It's funny. And throughout the years, people have made the mistake of making it frightening, melodramatic, tragic. I don't think that was Bram Stoker's intention at all. I think he meant it as a racy, sexy kind of knockabout comedy.
So much blood!
She just ate!
There are scary parts, and there's a great deal of blood and gore and boo, that kind of stuff. But it also is really funny.
May I take your cape, sir?
No, not my cape. You may take my hat.
It was very hard to work with Harvey because he would break me up. It was very hard to work with Leslie Nielsen because I'd break him up. So together we'd keep breaking each other up. And, you know, take 40, we'd say, nobody laughs. Let the audience laugh. It's not for us, you know. But it's a good sign because in all the movies that I've done where the actors can't help it and break up, the audience usually knows it's funny.
Mel Brooks, Dracula. Dead and loving it.
It's good to be dead.